As you can tell by what I'm holding, we love the Open Door Cafe here on the show, and today we get to spread a little bit of that love around the community. Deliver coffee with Caden for the month of June, and we'll just see who our recipients are for that, so stay tuned. Plus, we're going to tell you about the Kris Yip Memorial Ride coming up, and so much more on CKPG Today. Time to meet another national champion here in the studio. We're so lucky to have Kanika in from the Nechako Karate Club. Yeah, gold medalist, national champion, Jordan, the coach as well. Thank you so much for coming in today, guys, and congratulations, Kanika.
Thank you.
Yeah, how does it feel to say, I'm a national champion? Does it feel good?
Feels really good. Feels amazing.
Tell me about that match. You're winning, you're undefeated. Tell me about the last moments here going through.
It was pretty close for most of the part, and I was actually losing for like at the last second I won, like very last second.
Well, this was like a buzzer beater kind of thing.
Yeah.
Obviously there's no time. There's no time in karate?
No, there is time.
Oh, there is time. Okay, so it is a buzzer beater then.
Yeah, it was a buzzer beater. Not the only one, too.
Okay.
There's a few.
So did you have the mindset, you had the mindset the whole time though you could come back then, Kanika, or tell me how that worked?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, and Jordan, now tell me a little bit about the strategy here going, how do you coach? It's a mental thing, right? Being undefeated and then going into your last match.
Yeah, and I think the thing with this tournament, it was kind of a tricky format. So basically, it's called repechage. So they do the bracket and they fight all the way to the end. So you get your two semifinalists, which Kanika was. She won all the way, and then they basically trace back to the first person that Kanika beat, and then those two people get to fight their way up. And then at this tournament, they had that bracket, and then sometime later, it was like a couple hours, they do like a final four double knockout.
Oh, wow. So this is on the same day.
Yeah, it's all the same day. So that's kind of challenging too, right? Because, you warm up, you prepare, and then you fight your bracket, and then, you get a couple hours off, and you kind of got to reset. So I think Kanika ended up fighting the same girl 3 times.
Oh, my goodness.
They fought in the bracket, and then they fought twice in the double elim. So yeah, and it just got closer and closer, right? Each time you're figuring each other out, but I think Kanika it was kind of stick to the strategy, right? We knew there's so much you have to kind of adapt to on the day, whether it's reffing, your opponent, how you're doing, your coaching. Coaching can be quite different from tournament to tournament. So, Kanika we kind of had a game plan, which was go first.
Yeah, of course, and it worked.
Kanika's very gifted offensively, so she had some very high scoring matches, which were kind of how we ended up in the buzzer beater situation. But I think she just stuck to her guns, and in those kind of minutes when there was a few seconds left, she just trusted herself and went for it and got her points. So she was able to pull off the win. And again, it's kind of a little scarier, but I had a lot of confidence in her just watching, and it didn't really. I always kind of knew she could do it,
Yeah.
so I was never worried in those situations.
With Kanika and with Seiji, who we talked to previously, it sounds like your gut feelings work. But Kanika, okay, so the other thing, you're wearing today, the jacket here, and Seiji had the same one. You get this if you win. So that's kind of cool, hey?
Yeah.
Then you're part of the program now. You got a big future ahead here in July. Tell me a little bit about your trip plan. So Pan Ams.
Pan Ams, yeah. And then we might be going to Youth League, maybe.
Maybe, okay. Wow, big future. So does it ever stop for karate?
There is a season, so the kids have Pan Ams coming up, which are in Costa Rica, so they'll go down with the Canadian team. And then there's different events you can go to. So now that they're on the national team roster, they'll be able to kind of sign up and go to events with like Team Canada and get Team Canada coaching. There are actually a lot of international tournaments that we can go to, and we've had some teammates or team members go to previously. So Youth League, there's 4 of those every year. So which one we go to Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's Youth League in Mexico. It's pretty popular, and that's a really cool opportunity. And there's very different, going to something like Pan Ams, where that's North and South America. It's very different than going to Europe, like very different stylistically, and it's kind of interesting to get that. Once you go to that next level, it's very different. So yeah, I think it'll be a great learning experience for Kanika and Seiji.
All right. Okay, Kanika, tell me a little bit about yourself here. What grade are you in? You're in high school.
Grade 7.
Oh, you're not even in high school yet. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, soon to be high school, next fall, I guess. But how did you get into karate? How did you discover the sport?
When I was little, I used to watch Mulan and Karate Kid.
Really?
And that just like inspired me. I told my mom one day I want to do karate.
What an origin story. That's incredible. And now you're a national champion. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is. And now, is it like you thought it would be, or is it a lot different in real life than watching it in the movies?
I think it's a lot different.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like more actual fighting.
Yeah, fair.
But it's a lot different.
What would you say is the biggest challenge for you that you've had to overcome? Is it a certain move or training?
I think from going from traditional karate to sport karate is a lot different, so that was probably the hardest.
Okay, I like that. And now, we asked Seiji about his going out song, if he has a pre-match routine or anything like that. Do you do anything like that?
I just kind of like talk to myself and like breathe and just like sometimes pick a spot in the room and just like reflect on what's happening and my strategy and just like tell myself that I'll be fine.
I like it. Okay, now of course we asked Seiji his message for future athletes, people who aim to be where you are. I mean, grade 7 is pretty incredible to be in the spot that you're in. So what is your words of wisdom for people watching?
I think just like whatever you're gonna do, just like put your best effort into it and just go for it.
I like it. And Jordan, if people watching, if they want to put their best effort into it, how do they sign up to the Nechako Karate Club?
Yeah, we have a Facebook page, and you can pretty much just message us. Yeah, we're always looking for new people to come and train with us. So yeah, come check it out.
All right. Is it like it is in the movies?
No.
No, yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. Well, it does look cool in the movies. I know it's cool in real life, just a bit harder work.
It's cooler in real life. I think the movies, they're great and great exposure, but you know, it's you can't really replace the social aspect of it and the human aspect of it, and
the camaraderie.
It's harder than you think it is, but it's kind of worth it. I think people get kind of like Seiji was talking about earlier. People get so caught up in the medals or the result or the belt, but it's really about the process. And I think our club is all about that. And just going there every day and training, it's a great time.
Well, you guys do something right, because you got a couple national champions we've been able to showcase here on the show. So congratulations, Kanika. Good luck at Pan Ams and in Mexico as well. Thanks so much for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
Many colorful biking jerseys will be taken to the streets here in Prince George for the 4th annual Kris Yip Memorial Fondo coming up this weekend. We're so lucky to have Kim and Nancy in a little bit more to talk about it today. Thanks so much for coming in, you guys, and yeah, congratulations, 4th year. Incredible.
Yes, it is incredible. Thank you for having us.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about this year's event.
This year's event, we're quite excited because we actually reached our rider cap of 200.
Wow.
So last year we had 162, so I figured maybe we get about 160 again.
Yep.
And so we've reached that 200 mark, and we're blown away and so excited.
Wow. Why do you think people keep coming back and the number keeps growing?
I think it's a pretty fun event.
Yep.
It's people come and ride their own ride. So there's people that want to, test their fitness, and others that are just testing themselves on what they can accomplish. So, we make it a really inclusive event. There's lots of fun afterwards. People can celebrate with food trucks and activities and prizes. So I think overall it's just a really fun community event.
I was waiting for you to say Prince George is the best pothole repair. That's why people keep
Oh, yes, right, that
helps
too. Yeah. We've had no rider issues with potholes, so that's great.
There you go. Nancy, I wanted to ask you on this event, because I feel like you're the perfect person to ask about why it's so special to keep, this is the 4th year of it. I feel like it gets bigger and better and more colorful, like your jerseys, every single year. But what makes it special for you?
Well, what makes it so special, people are coming here for Kris. Kris was well known in Prince George and Canada and the world as he was a swifter rider, which is the what's the platform? It's like a game almost.
Yep.
But of course, it was more than that. And we're keeping his spirit and legacy alive.
Yeah.
And I feel he's always with me, still riding. We talk of Kris almost every ride I'm on at home in Vernon. And again, I have 12 friends coming from Vernon.
Wow.
They'll be here on Friday night.
Yeah, Kris's name will be spoken by many people this
Yes.
weekend.
Yeah.
Many riders who are coming up here, but it must be special. Does it get more special every year? Like in a different way?
I think so. It's a great event because it's kind of always evolving. Every year is a little bit different. We take a lot away from previous years and then add to it the following years. But it's I love that it changes, and I just love the feeling of community. Again, I'm from Cochrane, Alberta. Prince George was where I was born and raised, so it always has a special place in my heart. And the community is just amazing. They come out, whether you're riding. We have an incredible amount of volunteers that are so dedicated, and the spectators that come, because that really adds to the day.
Yeah.
Is having the riders cheered on.
On the note of spectators, when should they be there cheering you guys on with their bells and their yelling?
Yes, bells and yelling is very important. So all riders, depending what all distances, 60 kilometers, 95 kilometers, 120 kilometers, they all leave at 8 o'clock from Canada Games Plaza. So we like to line Canada Games Way. Everyone has bells, and it's such an exciting.
It's raucous, really.
It
yeah.
is. Yeah. So.
Okay,
yeah,
good to know. Come out for that. And then the other thing I wanted to touch on here quickly before we run out of time, you're talking about the community coming out, and I feel like the heart of the community you're talking about. Yeah. So heart health.
Yes.
A part of this. I don't know if that was a very good link or not, but we got there. It was a bumpy ride. But tell me a little bit about the importance of celebrating or talking about heart health during Kris's Memorial Fondo here too.
Right. Yeah. So that's one of our missions through the Kris Yip Memorial Foundation is raising awareness and the early detection of coronary artery disease specific to athletes, masters athletes, starting at age 35. Kris died from a heart attack while riding his bike at age 47, which was completely sudden and unexpected. He didn't know he had the disease. Of course, we didn't know. So we really just want to share Kris's story, raise that awareness amongst athletes and just fit people in general that it doesn't matter your lifestyle or your how you look, no one's immune to heart disease. So we find if we have those conversations, it just sparks something in people that maybe they need to talk to their doctor about their own heart health.
I wanted to ask you, Nancy, a little bit about the importance of kind of getting the awareness out there. I feel like that's a great legacy Kris leaves behind, is the importance of talking about heart health. Is that something that you're going to talk to different riders about this weekend?
Oh, absolutely. And already that conversation has happened since Kris died in the community of Vernon, because people have had some heart issues. And I tell people you have to be your own advocate. You know, don't ignore any funny sensations you're having. Your heart rate is up higher than normal. Any tingling in your arm, anything that's just off, go see your doctor. And ask for some testing. It's very important.
Yeah, definitely. I think you guys do such an incredible job of carrying on Kris's legacy every single year through the race or the ride, of course, and also the other events and the heart awareness in February as well we were talking about. Right. But what are your words of encouragement for all multiple hundred riders this weekend?
Is just enjoy the ride your own ride, and just smile and just enjoy it because it goes by quickly.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys both for coming in today. I think this is fantastic. Like I said, a great carry-on of Kris's legacy here. Join in on the fun. Get out there, honk, support, ring some bells, Canada Games Plaza. A friendly reminder, in case you missed any of the details, we'll include them on our website, ckpgtoday.ca. But it gives yourself a pat on the back for the work that you've done so far. So,
thank you so much, Caden.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
and happy riding.
me. Thank you.
Giddy up, everybody. It's time now for our energetic County Fair Lyric Challenge, where you have the chance to win a pair of tickets to one of the biggest parties of the summer in northern British Columbia, the 2026 Energetic County Fair Music Festival in Fort St. John, July 16th to 18th. Here's how it works. I'm going to give you a lyric from one of the artists hitting the stage this year, and all you have to do is finish that lyric. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Today's band, High Valley, one of the headliners of the Energetic County Fair. All right, here we go. Everybody let the music play, feel it ricochet, rock the night away. Every week's got a... What day is it? Your turn to guess now. Head online at ckpgtoday.ca and you could win yourself a pair of tickets to the Energetic County Fair Music Festival up in Fort St. John this July. Good luck. Happy guessing. Tired of missing the good stuff? Let CKPG Today come to you. Our new weekly email newsletter delivers local stories, contests, and can't-miss moments from the show straight to your inbox. No digging through social media anymore. It's free, it's easy, and it's very local. Sign up now at ckpgtoday.ca or by scanning the QR code on your screen now.
The Open Door Cafe is very open, and you could say we are very excited for this edition of Coffee with Caden. Now, school is over now, pretty much, of course, but for the College of New Caledonia, lots of the hard work has just started, and we're going to pay this to some of the hardest working folks in that operation, of folks who do the numbers, okay? I don't understand how this works, but they do, and it's a good thing they do. Let's go visit CNC Finance for this edition of Coffee with Caden. All right, the goods and drinks have made their way here to the College of New Caledonia and the Finance Department, which is very busy this time of year. Brooke, congratulations to you and the team for winning.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
super
you.
excited.
So, okay, tell me, how does it taste? This is dirty soda. Short and sweet, I think.
Oh, that's good.
It's good? Yeah. Have you had one of those before?
I have not. I was looking forward to it when you told me that this might be one of the drinks.
There we go. Okay, we're introducing you to new things, and now we're getting introduced to new things too, because what do you guys do here at the CNC Finance Department?
We pay people.
That's important.
yeah, everyone likes that. We take your money.
Yeah.
We decide what departments can spend, all that fun stuff.
Okay, so when a student comes here to register and the funds get shifted around to different departments to pay for classes, you guys are in the middle of all of this in the back end.
Quite often, yes. With payment plans, with, any payments. We do invoicing for sponsors, all that kind of stuff.
So numbers don't scare you?
Absolutely not.
No. Did you always think you were going to go into the numbers business?
Maybe. I don't know. I like spreadsheets.
I like that. My boss says he likes Excel, so maybe, there we go. They're in the same neighborhood. But anyways, of course, the Open Door Cafe has, dirty pops, coffees, and part of the delivery today, too, some treats and goods from the Open Door Cafe. And Brooke, now, you were eyeing some up already. You said you love their treats.
I do, and they have amazing gluten-free ones as well. Yep. So it's always a nice place to go, especially on a Friday when they get them in, and see what's in there, because their brownies are like the best ever.
There you go.
I'm kind of hoping there's a brownie in there, but those cinnamon buns look pretty darn good too.
Don't worry, I think I put in a good word about the brownies. Of course, we can do what we can here on Coffee with Caden, and don't forget to nominate you and your crew for a chance of getting the lucky delivery next month for the month of July. But congratulations to you and your crew for the June delivery of Coffee with Caden.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Thanks.
Is your group or business interested in winning Coffee with Caden? Need a little pick-me-up? All you have to do is enter online at ckpgtoday.ca and you could be our next recipients for Coffee with Caden. Cheers to great coffee from great people at the Open Door Cafe. Taking a look outside at our CKPG snapshot of the day from Terry Simeonak today, who was out at Berman Lake. That's just west of Prince George. in the neighborhood of Klukas and Bednesty Lake to capture this beautiful bald eagle. It is spectacular, these birds, how they fly with such ease, get down to the water and grab a fish at their own convenience, of course, and just how big these birds are. It's amazing. Sitting in a tree, you wouldn't guess it, and then they stretch out their wingspan, and you're like, whoa, that bird is the boss. And definitely the bald eagles are the boss. Thanks so much for sharing, Terry. If you have a photo to share with us, we'd love to see yours. Snapshot at ckpg.com is our inbox for you to send it to. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
Today we're taking the clock back over 20 years to talk about something that has come full circle a couple times, I guess, since 1999, the tent caterpillars. Maybe this sends shivers down your spine if your tree has already been devoured by these tiny but somehow very hungry creatures. In 1999, they were making quite the fuss for people south of town. Have a look at this.
Taking a look back to 1999, how topical is this? The quote here, "The ground at our home moves." You're wondering how it moves? Well, tent caterpillars, of course. Depending on the weather, they should be done chomping on the trees within a week or two, according to an entomologist at the BC Ministry of Forests. But in 1999, Prince George was plagued by these little caterpillars eating everything in their sight. The article goes on to say the Blackburn residents, the Giscombe Road residents, are a little choked because they were everywhere. And of course, no one likes these caterpillars when they're taking away your shade in the hot summer days. And the insecticides, can they kill them? Well, not as easily as you'd think.
Yeah, the crazy thing is these things are really hard to keep off of your trees. I mean, there's some tricks of the trade, of course, with tin foil and some special chemicals and that, but you don't want to kill your trees, so you got to be careful in this whole battle. Anyways, one of nature's great wonders, why they put these very hungry caterpillars near us. I don't like moths either, for the record. Thanks so much for watching today, folks. We'll have more great stuff for you after the weekend. Until then, enjoy what Mother Nature has to offer us. Hopefully not some more tent caterpillars. Just beauty of beautiful British Columbia. See you after the weekend, folks.